So my grandson has decided that all he wants for Christmas is what every other 4-year-old wants, and that is a giant dinosaur egg. Well, what else can we do but make him one? So I'm going to make it from a giant balloon and some papier mache. Now this is something I haven't done since I was a kid, so let's see how we go. But first of all, I'm going to have to inflate this gigantic balloon. Wish me luck. So I managed to inflate the giant balloon, and I've spent several days covering it with newspaper and wallpaper paste, and that's had about 4 or maybe 5 layers of newspaper now in wallpaper paste. And it's not ideal because it goes really soggy and it takes ages to dry out, and the end result is not great. It's still quite kind of flimsy, and what I'm really concerned about is when I let the air out of the balloon, the whole thing will just collapse, and everything I've done, which has taken hours, will just go to shit basically. So I've done a little bit of Googling, and there are lots of people out there who spend a lot of time doing this. So I'm not the only mad one, it appears. And what I've found out is people were advising for extra strength, especially for something like this, is to use copier paper or printer paper instead of newspaper, because it's thicker and the fibres are stronger apparently. And rather than wallpaper paste, they're also recommending PVA glue. So I've got my PVA glue and I've got my copier paper, and I've cut them into small triangles. What I'm doing is painstakingly sticking each one over the newspaper there, and so we'll see how we go with this. I'm hoping to give it 2 coats, or 2 layers should I say, of copier paper over the balloon, and then I'll see how rigid it is after that. So when I was reading from the experts, they recommended cutting the copier paper into triangular pieces and to overlap the pieces, and to use the PVA glue neat, don't water it down. So as you can see, I've got the balloon sitting in this bucket here to try and keep it in one position, which is not completely successful, but it saves it rolling all around the table. Okay, so I've finished covering the egg in the copier paper, as you can see, and it's not bad, it's quite rigid. So the final product, the final egg, is going to have these toy dinosaurs inside the egg, so that when he smashes the egg open, he discovers all the toy dinosaurs inside. But in order to do that, I've got to get the air out of the balloon. This is quite a tense moment because I don't know whether the whole thing is just going to collapse when I take the air out of the balloon. And I also don't know the best way to get the air out of the balloon, whether to try and do it gently or whether to just pop the balloon. I don't know. Can I get the air out gently? Who knows? So I think the best thing to do is just go for it. I've got some scissors, so I'm just going to cut the end off the balloon. Let's see what happens. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, anticlimax. Wow. Well, that went well, I think. It's all still in one piece, it's still egg-shaped. So the next bit is to enlarge this hole so I can get the dinosaurs inside. and then I'm going to seal it over with some more copier paper and PVA. There we go, the finished egg.